Hey guys, I'm Meteorologist Chris Tomer. Let's talk some mountain weather. There is a fast cold front out west that's going to drop out of Canada and then down into northern Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and then eventually into the central and northern mountains of Colorado between today and tomorrow morning. Here's the view up in Revelstoke right now. They're reporting like 4 inches of new snow. Nice view up there. Look at that out across the mountains. Let me take you to Schweitzer. They're reporting about an inch of snow, but you can see higher up on the mountains, kind of shrouded. And this is all part of that same cold front that's going to come out of Canada. And it is snowing lightly in Big Sky, some flurries coming down. Your best chances of snow are today, tonight, and then into tomorrow morning. I think you could get a couple of inches of snow out of this thing. It is a minor, fast cold front that's moving south. Let me show you the pattern here. So there's your jet running up into the Pacific Northwest, BC, and then it's kind of curling down like this. And that's that storm track for that cold front. But then out to the east, you've got that trough set up. So you can see some energy here, you can see some energy here, another low pressure, and then there's some snow already in BC. Well, that's all part of a cold front. That is going to drop down, like I was saying, just like that, and drop kind of 1 to 3 inches of snow in that on that eastern periphery of what is a very large high pressure. Let me just mark it. Big area of high pressure sitting right about here. And this is going to be a long-lasting high. The weather that I have that I'm watching in the forecast really only goes around the eastern periphery for the next probably 7 to 10 days. Will this high eventually get broken down? I think it will. Probably 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, somewhere in there. So we're talking like 9, 10 days from now. That high pressure is going to be there for a long time. In the northeast, I think it's just a series of Alberta clippers for a while. In fact, let me show you what the GFS believes is going to occur here. So let me just take you in, and you can see that light blue running down through northern Idaho and Montana, and then eventually down into Wyoming, and then into the central and northern mountains of Colorado. So this is Sunday morning right here. Very light snows. Again, minor. There's not a lot to it. So let's just fast forward. That whole thing washes out. All right, so here's Monday morning. There is Tuesday morning. And you've got Wednesday morning right there. Now, this indicates a possibility of a tiny front dropping south. You can see it right on that eastern periphery of that high down through Montana, Wyoming, Colorado. Now, this is a minor front again, if it even holds together. I'm not going to hold my breath on this front because that's Wednesday morning. And then we'll go to Thursday morning. Here's Friday morning. There's Saturday morning. This is the 12th of February. Here is the 13th of February, the morning of the Sunday. Now watch this. There is something coming into the Pacific Northwest. Here's the morning of the 14th. Look at that low. Watch it drop down. This actually hits California, as indicated here, potentially between the 14th and the 15th. That would be something totally new because we have not seen that. That would indicate that that high is being broken down, and that would be a big deal. That would be the start of a pattern change if this holds together. Okay, so there's the morning of the 15th. Here's the morning of the 16th, and then watch the morning of the 17th. Now this is a larger change right here. Look at the action coming down through Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico as a larger low spins up, and this is like the morning of the 17th right here. So there is some hope for the West, but it is way down the road, and you can see it in my totals. There's hardly anything here. We're talking about 9 to 10 days of accumulation here, and I've only got 1 to 3 inches for most of the lower 48. This is a really rough pattern. Even in the Pacific Northwest, there's not a ton of accumulation, and just minor amounts up in BC and parts of western Alberta. And again, that's all of today through the 14th. Now, again, like I was saying, there might be a pattern change after the 14th, but that is a long way off. Let me show you what I'm thinking for the Northeast. And same type of timeline here, all of today through the 14th, anywhere from basically 1 to 13 inches, depending on your location. But the best odds would be Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. You can see the numbers. They're higher in the northern parts of Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. But again, you're talking maybe 2 or 3 clippers that lay down these types of totals. And again, that takes us all the way through the 14th. Let me just show you again. So let me take you back. Again, this is the potential pattern change. But again, it does not happen. Let me back up here. So here's the Here's the 14th, there's the 15th, there's the 16th, there's the 17th. So, I mean, we're talking 9-10 days from now, but at least it's something. All right, thank you for tuning in here. Always appreciate it. Have a great weekend.